Good evening, y'all. Good evening. What is going on? Absolute gamers. Hope you guys are doing well. Alrighty. So we are on the power level grind and we're just vibing, y'all. So we're gonna be on for a couple hours, just kind of playing. So hope you guys are doing well. Gonna be vibing. What's up, Aldo? How you doing? I'm good, man. What's up, Bat? Let's see here. Jake, we've never been more edging here. Never been edging more than we are right now, brother. What we got here? On expert. Let's see what we're rocking. Although I was just talking to someone about our Salvation's Edge run earlier. I don't remember who I was talking to about it, but get in here for a little inverted spire action. Oh, I know you ain't talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about, Jake. I'm just leaning in, brother. You're gonna lean in that direction. I'm gonna lean in that direction. Okay, so I wish I had better armor. Just in general. I mean, this armor here is not bad, but I'm not going to get rid of my raid armor for it. So hopefully I remember, because I want to like start leaning into some of this tier 3 stuff. I don't know much about that. I just know what it is, brother. I know what we're talking about. I wish there was an eager edge sword that was also considered new gear. If anyone knows of one, let me know. Because I don't think there is. Abel, what's up? No. Said, quick question. Do you know if by chance the solo ops score system is bad? Doing solo ops for some reason not able to get A. Doing exactly what I did before. So, Abel, there have been some very talented creators. DeFizzle had a really good scoring system recently he put out. I think Error also put one out. Those are ones that I'm kind of basing off of mine, but the TLDR that I know about it is that as you get to various levels within your power grind, you're gonna find that at times it gets harder to hit the higher scores and sometimes it doesn't. So I think you're having a pretty familiar experience here where it's like for whatever reason it seems like it gets harder to hit scores. So you just really lean in. So ooh, but not one yet that's in. Aurora Dawn. So I do have that sword, but I don't have one with eager edging on it. Tess, what's up? Thanks for hanging out earlier. It's always nice to get to talk with people. Y'all, if you have not yet, and you are signed up for the raid next week, Rose, did you win the raffle. Anyways, Neo is reaching out to everyone, so make sure you get back in touch with Neo if he's reached out to you about winning the raffle for next week's song. Oh, you're good, Rose. You're good. Yeah, I have a pretty good Rhyme Stealer plus Vorpal, and I can drop, but the problem is I'm trying to run all my top gear. But yeah, what I'd really like to have is have Eager Edge if I can. It is a cool sword though. I like the wave frame. Oh, I gotcha. Well, we will, yeah, I'm working right now. I'm working actually pretty hard on it. Today, oh, okay, I just fell off the map. I got all discombobulated. I'm working really hard right now on trying to get the raid resources page and stuff updated as far as like some loadouts for you guys, things like that. So just stay ready for that. I'll have that out in probably the beginning of the week. Yeah, Jake, yeah, it was nice to kind of catch up with Snowy. It's been a minute. Yeah, Ebel, all that tells me, the fact that you were having issues with hitting certain levels, or certain score thresholds just means, man, you're doing what you need to, as in the level grind and hitting some of these thresholds, man. So just stay at it. So far, I did one, but basically that teaching was just me teaching the teachers, if that makes sense. It went good, but every time we did have a couple of people who were completely blind, so it was very helpful to kind of have an idea of what it's going to mean to do teaching runs, blind teaching runs, and then also just kind of balance like how long the runs are going to take. So I think it really just matters about like the momentum we have and the team structure. So we're getting some really good experience with the teachers. We're getting some stuff like that. So yeah, they've been very fun runs. So I've been laying it, so to speak, Jake. I've been laying it on thick with Ethan. I'm trying to get him, back in the fold. I can tell he's itching a little bit. He's hit me up a couple times. Dude, I'm about to fall off again. Is there some sort of weird modifier on, or am I just bad? It's probably that. It's probably the second. Sling, what's up, man? The agenda is to vibe with you guys and to play Destiny 2, the video game, TM. And we are going to try to get our level up as high as we can. So yeah, we don't get into politics with what we're doing. There's enough other places that are kind of knocking that stuff out. Honestly, I kind of want to do a reset of some of the speaking to what Tess just said, like of some of the chats, because we have some other like just chilling and some other variety chats, but we get very, very off Destiny in the general Destiny chat, and I would like to keep it more Destiny focused if we can. I've been meaning to put something out, but I love the conversation we have. I just want it to be more in a general, because when people come in, I don't want them to get confused about where they need to like share stuff, if that makes sense. So Tess, you always spawn up a lot of really good conversations, but we might need to, maybe you could help me direct those to like the good vibes chat or something like that. That'd be awesome. I really, really would appreciate that. That'd be awesome. Just don't want to confuse people. We get people in there. And in my videos, if you've seen any of my videos, I tell people specifically to come to the general Destiny chat to ask their questions. So. Would be awesome. All right, let's see here. Just Destiny channels. Sorry, what are you saying? I'm losing my ones against this wyvern right now. Destiny channels I don't see without the role, or there are voice channels as well. There are some voice channels. There's like a 2-man, 6-man, stuff like this. Because we now got stuff like that, but yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Yeah. So those are the only ones. Jake, I need to chat with you soon anyway. So yourself and a couple other people as we expand what we're doing. So there's a couple chats I want to get you in. Bohica 245. Thank you, Rose. Appreciate you doing that. I would say level-headed. For a lot of compliments or nice things you can say about different people, you know, sometimes you'd be like, well, I don't know, maybe I don't see that. I think you could. I think I could agree. You could probably say I'm level-headed for the most part. I think Jake's seen me flustered a time or two in the past, but. That sounds good, man. Yeah, we'll get together soon. I'll hit you. I mean, it's something we could DM about it too. So, yes, I am. Yep. It is 8:38 p.m. for me here. I had a killer headache after dinner. I went and laid down for a little bit, but whenever you walk into a room, I hear that boom. There's every now and then people get into situations or I think we all got people who kind of get under our skin from time to time, but even with that, I found ways to get around that. Oh, what's going on, YouTube? Ebel, I do think that if you're by yourself, you should run, unless you are just lightning quick. But as you're getting higher and higher, I think you're going to hit a place where you're just going to find the solo ops is going to be. The only reason I'm running this right now is I had 3 bonus rewards on top of a reward that I need. So it's like, this is a juicer activity, but. I appreciate that. Rose, how did you, I don't remember. I remember you popping into this chat here, but how'd you find my videos in the first place? Was it just a random on like Twitch or something, or because that doesn't happen very often? Sounds good, man. Jake, do you have any interest in Destiny Rising? I need to find some individuals that are interested in Destiny Rising, because I am very interested in Destiny Rising, and Destiny Rising comes out on August 28th. I believe it's August 28th. And I am a part of that. No. Do you play on PC? Because there is a PC emulator, brother, that works really, really well. Yep, August 28th. So yeah, I'm a part of that, like their creator program as well. I've actually won a couple like content. Oh, I gotcha. I've won a couple of like content competitions. I had one TikTok that went crazy back when they did their closed beta for that. But yeah, will be ramping up in the month of August. Getting in there, we'll be doing some Destiny Rising stuff for sure. So, well, Ebel, remember, brother, we don't have to hit this all in one sitting or anything of that sort. It doesn't seem like you are. So, Giant Rapier 79. That is a interesting name to say out loud on stream if people are not seeing. That was Rapier with an I. Dude, I said this is the phrase that I used so many times about Destiny Rising. It is genuinely unique Destiny fun, is how I put it. So there are a lot of things that feel very, very Destiny-esque, but there are a lot of things that are super novel and just we've just never had before inside of core D1 or D1 or D2. So Rose said, for me, I came back a few days before the Edge of Fate and was looking at this Thunder Doctrine potentially solo it. Since my friends and I all stopped, I came to your only dungeon I've cleared, so just happened to find your... Oh, wow. I put that out a long time ago. That's awesome. That's the thing I absolutely adore about YouTube and making content for YouTube is there have been a couple of times, not a ton yet, but there's been a couple of times where I made those pieces of content because I have like dungeon solo guides for a bunch of different dungeons at this point. And the amount of people who have watched those later, or they're like, oh, I saw this video first and then I realized that like you streamed, so then saw you live, and then you talked about this video, and I went and saw this one, like that kind of thing. When that happens, is very cool. Where's homie at? Oh. Dude. Yeah, you guys got me in trouble. I thought you told No Limits what was up. I think you were a part of that, weren't you? Where's brother? My brother, where you going? I was at the movie. I felt so bad. I was at the movies. I don't know what we were watching. I was at the movies and No Limits hit me up and he was like, "Hey, can you stop poaching my clan members?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Did they not tell you they were doing that?" It's like, "No, there's just a freaking mass exodus." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, I feel absolutely terrible about this." That was actually the origination point of our clans coming together. I remember talking to him about it, about us joining forces, so to speak. Not this dude using Finality's auger. I'm just going to try to help them clear ads because I don't really have another great option for them. Something peer pressured. Brother, that was not me. I did, because that's why when No Limit said I was, like, he was joking, but when he said I was poaching, I was like, I absolutely did not. Oh. There's all sorts of stuff. 237? I will admit, it did make a lot of our, like, all one raid runs much easier after you guys joined. 223, ugh. What is that perk? Sharp Harvest, landing 3 light attacks Special ammo. Interesting. 37 legs. All right, let's get out of here. Rose, I just saw your message. Now I'm stuck with you. Well, that's the goal. So I appreciate you, and I'm glad that it worked out. Shoot to loot closing time on a. Okay. Yeah, back. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say something a little mean. I'm not gonna do that. You're right. You're right, Jake. The backbone. Let's see here. So that's a 61. I guess that one's a higher. Melee grenade super. Maybe I just throw that on. I can get rid of this. What is this? Is a tier 3. The pulse drops from the pinnacle ops sling. So you go to just, it can drop random for any kind of pinnacle operations activity. And brother, it's nasty. Not to like rub it in that I got it, but go get you some. All right, let's see here. I need to do, I think I do need a helmet. Class item is the first thing I need, but I'll go get this helmet here because class item's 232. My helmet is low. Everything else is dropping pretty high, so. 223. Get rid of that. Sounds good, brother. So there is a YouTube chat. I apologize. There is a setting on the YouTube stream that turns down the latency on the on the actual chat. So I do apologize if it takes a little longer for me to respond on that side. Yep, you're good, man. No problem at all. I don't know. So the reason they default on YouTube to having it be slower is because they allow you to do you can upload you can do closed captioning, and they'll try to upload them. But unfortunately, I don't even use that functionality anyway. So realistically, I should just turn it on low latency mode so I can talk to you guys in nearly real time. So if we are having a conversation, the Twitch side of things is a little speedier. A little speedier. Precision. I don't want to do precision takedowns. Does make it a little difficult to be able to hit the crit on these things. Ah, I knew I was gonna get meleeed. Oh, come on. Get out of here. See, I don't know what those little buddies do. More scouting drones await. We're so dialed in at this point, in my opinion, on champions. Like, we've just had so much time to adjust to them that I think it has to, very likely has to be the Banes. But I think for me, the frustrating part about Banes is like I don't have memorized like what all of them do. Like, it took us a long time to figure out what the oh, what are they called? The basically like negative volatile. The Bane volatile enemies, whatever they're called. They get everyone juiced up. What's up, Deez? How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. There we go. Flip back now. Man, I am doing well. Had a good day today. Had a little bit of a headache after dinner. Lay down for a few minutes and got up feeling real good. So I've been doing some power grinding today. Some stuff. What's up, Neo? Yeah, I was telling everyone, I said if anyone in here was one of the raid raffle winners, that they need to get a hold of you, brother. So Jake, what's up, man? Bat, what you been up to today? I saw you and Steinsy grinding earlier. What you been rocking, man? Asterix, what's up, man? Bro, you just missed our Destiny Rising conversation. I was asking who all was into it, man. I gotta get locked in the next month, man. I'm looking forward to it. Jake, you didn't put yourself in the raffle. Coulda. Dude, the Akimbo is a lot of fun. If you play on PC, guys, do not miss out. If you play on PC and you are a Destiny fan, you need to at least play through the campaign. You could say what you want about monetization, and you probably would be right. That's fine. But, dude, the PC launcher, it's awesome. Hey, good luck with King's Fall, man. Good luck. How do I know what? I played in the closed beta. My king? Oh, my king? That's who you're talking about? Yeah, yeah, he falls for sure. Okay. Brother, they might. Yeah, it really would. The fall of orcs, the nightmare daddy. Get that toxic voice line again. Okay, so I told myself I was going to up. So this is melee grenade super. All right, I'm gonna up this one. Then bring this Aeon renewal over. Sorry. Get rid of the bunny ears, y'all. Hate to do it. Hate to do it to you. But gotta do it. Cousin turned 31. Aldo, did you miss the raid raffle, brother? Raid raffle. We got... Here, let me find it real quick. So basically, we are doing a rotating... Although let me see here. I just meant to copy this form. Or copy the link. So if you use this link to this Google form, Google Docy, you will get access to the raffle. So basically, it's going to give you the ability to join one of our 3 teaching runs. So we have a teaching run that's going to happen on Wednesday nights, and that will be led by Hala. And she's going to take people. That will start at 9, I believe 9 p.m., 9 or 9 p.m. Eastern time. So that's a little bit of a later night one, but we got some dads. We got some people in variety of time zones that works out better for. So she's going to be leading that one on Wednesdays. I have one that starts a little earlier than that on Thursdays. And then we have a joint one that Hala and I both run. That's a midday one on Mondays. Okay. So like 11 a.m. Eastern time. So if you fill that out, if you are interested in learning the new raid, then we will draw every week, and then Neo will get in touch with you. And Neo is kind of the keeper of that schedule stuff. So just trying to figure out how easy it was to get a crit. Google Docy! That is open to all. Now, there are some ways. Yeah, Aldo, you got to get in there, brother, because with you being like a member and a subscriber on everything, bro, yeah, you get all these extra entries. So, yeah, anyone who is a paid YouTube member or paid Twitch subscriber will get an extra entry to the raffle. DIY nerd, what's up, man? How you doing tonight? Welcome into the stream, man. Welcome in. Gotta keep going, Tess. Gotta keep going. Gotta lock in for the 250. I'm in a black pit of despair right now. Holy. Did you already collect your stuff from the season pass? Or are you holding on to it for later? Yeah, I'm trying to pace myself with the season pass stuff, just so I can have it later if I need it. But I always do that. One's a little cheeky. So you want to use the Moo or Mew, whatever it is, MU launcher. That is the one that is created and run by NetEase. And that one, after trying both of them for myself and hearing other creators do it, you're gonna want to use that one when it comes out. So you shouldn't have to worry about any kind of compatibility issues because it's their launcher, right? So one thing I had to do to get the beta running because they didn't necessarily want it to. Yeah. It's much more along the lines of like or in the beta they didn't really want to. I don't know. They were real kind of cagey about whether or not they wanted. They didn't want to push people to use an emulator. Like they knew people would for the Android piece, but like we'd ask them in our like creator chats, and they were real cagey about it. They're like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, you can find stuff about it if you need to." And we're like, "Okay, well, is it cool?" Like we tried to get troubleshooting steps from them, and they did not want to. So we kind of had to like crowdsource it to our through our own methods, so to speak. So. But since then, they have come out and basically they've told people multiple times when people have asked like, "Hey, is there going to get a PC launcher?" They've said it's supported through emulation through this launcher. Like they know that's what people's intentions are. So. I like seeing the red or like the other color engrams come out. Ooh, a tier 3 chest piece. Class and weapon. Hey. Maybe it's time to go over to the prismatic side of things. I've been waiting because I've been kind of crutching this, but maybe I should do that. Yeah, I'll bring this up here. Throw this on. Melee. Do I have anything higher? That has 18 melee. That's maybe. Okay, so if I go here, let me actually. Oh, let's see here. So Asterix, what is the, if you're still around, what was the can you remind me, like, you guys were like world's first for the raid in both the alpha and the beta or something like that? Or like what was the crazy strat or the crazy amount of or like the crazy stat point that you guys had? I remember when you told me about it, I was like, wait, what? It was something insane. I'm not sure where that ammo brick was, or that ammo crate. Do we know which, I mean, I don't know what the fastest grind for these are. Insomnia was world's first in the alpha, then our clan leader split off in the beta to make Kombini. Gotcha. So did anything crazy change with it, or was it like was it basically the exact same thing in the second round? Just kind of like a luck of the draw, like who got in faster, who got through. I was very curious about that. Precision takedowns? I wasn't paying attention. Unfortunately, yeah, exactly the same. Where am I heading here? Yeah, it kind of stinks because it doesn't, I mean, it's still really impressive, but it's not quite as impressive saying like I was world's first on the second round of it coming out. So was the clan leader, was he in the team that did the oh, I got burnt up. Was he in the team that actually got world's first? Like for the alpha as well? Or was he just in that clan? Oh, that's okay, I gotcha. So at least he got to be a part of that as well, which is cool. Did you run with them for the beta? Because I know there's quite a few you guys. Oh, come on. These dread are terrible to, or the Grim rather, are like terrible to try to get. I gotcha. Well, I'm glad it all worked out. I felt in a weird place, man, because I obviously, like, when, you know, like when I joined, it was just happenstance, like you hopped in and then doing all that, but I never wanted to like come in and be like, oh, can you guys help me do all that? You know, it was almost like when I got told that they were as talented as they were. I mean, they're super nice. Everyone was super kind. I just was like, I never wanted to be that person who came in and be like, okay, well, you guys got to like dump all this knowledge on me. But they've always been super, like anytime I've talked to you guys in there or in the Discord and stuff, everyone's been super helpful. Okay, so got the objective complete. Need to flip this over. See, that's something cool. Like the in-game leaderboard stuff is really cool to me. We were talking about the unique fun that's to be had between the Destiny Rising and Destiny proper, or whatever you want to call it. Destiny Prime. Okay, I need to go spend my strange coins when I get done with this. Because I keep running these activities and not getting anything out of them. In Destiny, the game TM, trademark of Bungie, trademark of Sony, trademark of sort of kind of Activision in there a little bit, a little mix and match. Trademark of Bingus. Yeah, I actually played all of it, pretty much all of it myself on controller. I just liked being able to sit back and kind of enjoy it. All right, well, tech sec.
From what I understand, the 9 aren't done with us yet. But until they throw another train at us, there's nothing to do but research.
Okay, 240 helmet.
Better to be here at the front, solving problems the Titan way.
Okay. I need to go to the tower. I need to turn in some of these tokens. However, Lofvi, thank you for following over on Twitch. Appreciate you. Hope I am saying the name right. A new follower. That's what I read that. Tessa, I read that as like a new car. Da 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 da. Oh, that it did that thing that Lofi. I gotcha. I'm with you now. I'm with you. All right, I just told the game that I wanted to go to. Lofi, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. With the Prime sub, anyone else who's in chat and just hanging out, if you would like to utilize your Prime sub as well, remember that if you have Amazon Prime, that means you get, excuse me, you get a once monthly Twitch Prime sub that you can utilize right here on the channel. If you want to, you can just click that link that's there. It will show you if you have one available. So, I don't know what you said, Jake. I don't know. Another step closer. Yeah. I love to say that Jeff Bezos used all that Prime money, all that money that people did not give away to streamers, and gave it out to put Katy Perry on the moon. So, like, why not give me the money and then I could use it to make Jeff Bezos put me on the moon? Alas, thank you very much. Appreciate you, man. Okay, I think I have two of these. I can get rid of one of these here. Send me to space. Jake said anything to get this dude off my planet. All right, all I need to get every Syntheseps roll. Yep. I will get to space and I will play. Whether I find a way to play it myself on some sort of instrument, or if I have to take I'll take my JBL speaker out in space and just play Deep Stone Lullaby. All right, I need one Eternal Warrior. If you guys have not used engram.blue, you can go in here and there is a thing called Catch 'em All, and you can look and see what you still need. So these are all the Titan marks that I'm holding on to. All I need is a Syntheseps Eternal Warrior. I would love to get it. I would love to get it. I think this Star Eater Scales Eternal Warrior would be pretty nasty as well. I think I'm going to turn on the Eternal Warrior. So I need to go talk to Ghost real quick. Go to the desaturated world tab. I still can't believe they did that. How hard would it have been to just put a Kepler planet on there? So they just sucked all the saturation out of all this stuff, and they said, nope. Eternal Warrior now. Let's take a look at it. Eternal Warrior got reworked, so there's a few exotics that when you activate your super or some other ability, some other mechanic, essentially, you hit a ×4 to the matching weapon surge. So Eternal Warrior, let's see if I can go here, exotic, Titan, Eternal Warrior, yeah, Cuban, they did. I just don't like it. Be honest with you. So arc final blows grant an escalating damage bonus with arc weapons. While using Fist of Havoc, activating your super grants an overshield. Final blows extend your duration. When it ends, gain the damage to arc weapons. However, if you have Spirit of the Eternal Warrior, like this one does, it will gain bonus damage for weapons matching your super's element when your super ends. So basically, Jake, you can use like a Thunder Crash and then immediately get a bunch of like arc. And it's ×4 like weapon surge. It's crazy. And then this Alpha Loopy, this is actually a pretty good one. So yeah, I think I'm going to put Eternal Warrior on here, and I think I'm going to go get some rolls, and I'm going to try to knock out some of that punch list. Because I just have a ton of, like Strange Coins to use. Go chase it, Tess. Go chase it. Go get that 1 mil. I don't know what. I'm not sure what my kill counter's at. Total final blows. 2.5 mil. Yeah. So, Jake, you can get both of those on the same. Harley, what's up, brother? The late night stream drop-in. Thanks, man. 4.2 mil. Yep, you got me beat, brother. I'm at 2.5. Let's see them triumph scores. What's everyone's triumph score at? I used to have a much higher triumph score. Or let me say it this way. I used to have a much higher percentile triumph score. I did total because it looks better. Total triumph score for what I got, 153, 848 is what I'm sitting at right now. It used to be a higher percentage of what is available, but I've certainly slacked over time. Significantly. 174,772. Let's go, Harley. Absolute gamer status. I need to go do more heroic missions. Anyone know if the heroic, like those missions on the Pale Heart, they share the same icon as the old heroic missions? Used to. I wish that they would actually like work for that. That'd be nice. I forgot what I was doing here in the tower. Planetary emblems. I actually don't know. I'll have to go see if I have one. Stoicism. Eternal Horn. Eternal Inmost Light. Or I'm sorry. No, that's Star Eater Inmost Light. That's a pretty good one. I didn't have that one yet. Asterix. That's about when my completionistism started. All right, so that just gave me this one right here. And then what else did I get? Eternal Warrior Horn. I don't think I had that one either. Oh, I did. It looks... No, I don't think so, actually. Okay, so... I do like this Eternal Warrior Inmost Light. That is absolutely correct. Witch Queen was a great time to start. Bear Syntheseps. I don't need that. Harley, how have your guys' raid runs been going, man? Tess, what was season 18? Mid-Forsaken for Neo. Quit Mid-Forsaken because Starlink didn't exist. Couldn't afford to download and play Destiny on day. Yeah, brother. That's Season of Plunder was great. Season of Plunder was awesome. Now, the story was a little mid, but like that was a great time to be playing Destiny. That was when King's Fall came out. So if you were a raider during King's Fall, it was a great time to play. Yeah, the outbreak stuff's been crazy, man. So I don't know if you've caught any of the streams I've been doing. Like we've been getting ready, and I'm raffling off like some teaching runs so I can get them on stream and some different things like that. So we've been doing that too, cycling everyone through to get people a full grasp and understanding of what's happening. So, but ping me if you guys ever need a 6, ping me, man. So I had a really, really good time. I've mentioned that a couple times here on stream. Had a really, really good time vibing with you guys. Just looked into the abyss, and then like knew that I needed to start teaching it because I could tell it was approachable. Because that's the issue we ran into with Salvation's Edge. We had so many people who wanted to run it, but we knew that it was gonna take us time to learn it, and we had already kind of like got ahead promising people like, oh yeah, we'll teach it, this kind of thing, because we did not assume it was gonna be that hard. Oh, holy crap, man! Holy. Let's do this here. I'm just leaning into melee here. I might do this. Bro, so this is for sure like a shameless plug. I don't know if you saw, I posted a video earlier this week. I have found that running Rat King and then swapping to Outbreak for damage, if you're going to use it for Hydra. I don't like Outbreak for damage on Hydra, but if you can get everyone to buy in, not Hydra, sorry, Wyvern. If you can get everyone, you can convince everyone to do it. It actually works out really, really well. And then for the person who's climbing, doing Rat King is very, very efficient with that. So, oh, I gotcha. Yeah, if you're using Acreus, that's a little tough. I used a liturgy with blinding GLs. That's how I did it the first time I had to do it, and that was pretty good. It's just a little finicky trying to get the direct impact, because you do have to hit a direct impact on like the main imp, but it does blind all of them. So, which I mean, I guess makes sense, but honestly, it probably does, Neo. I bet it does. I bet they would look right up above you. Well, next time we run, I guess you're jumping, brother. Okay, let's see here. I need to get this ad off my screen. I need gauntlets. Is there anything giving gauntlets right now? Probably not directly. Fire team's ops. It's a bunch of these. All right, let me just go run. Let's run this here. How do you know you're not a fan of it? You not even ran it, man. So I did see Harley. I saw, because people have been working on solo Wyvern. I don't know if you've seen that. So if you get all of the boxes shot, which I don't even know how they're doing it, bro. But if you get all the boxes shot, you can use like grapple point, get up to the top. So. Oh, I guess I don't. Some people are gamers, so. Honestly, that probably is right. But the crazy thing, dude, is like how would you possibly like time it with the fourth one? You know what I mean? Aldo, thank you very much, man. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Really, really appreciate you, man. Aldo, the absolute legend, brother. Thank you very much, man. I need a stronger either primary slot weapon or I need primary slot. I need a stronger like primary weapon, but weapon takedowns. Gotta be mindful. I should have killed more of those enemies. I'm hoping I don't miss the hoping I don't miss. I don't know if there's 40 more enemies in this encounter. Yeah, I actually need to go. Do you have a good whatchamacallit guide that you have followed to gain access to all the catalysts and stuff? Because I've not looked into it at all. I do like it. I actually may just, if I can get a higher energy weapon that goes above this, because this is the best raid SMG I have, and it's not even that good. It's not very good, honestly. It's pretty good for my arc build, but I don't need to do this on here. So, oh, Johnny took it. Aldo, thank you very much, man. Yeah, enjoy your emblem. Yeah, and if anyone else is interested, I need to actually do that. I need to grab an image of that. Does anyone have an image of the emblem? Yeah, that's the best. That's the best Harley, like, to when someone else is just like, oh yeah, I'm doing this. You're like, okay. Especially on Kepler, dude. There's so, like, some people, they'll put in the work and they'll get you through, and then you can benefit greatly from their efforts. Batman or Neo, could you guys do me a huge favor? There is the golden, like, white and gold emblem that Aldo just got access to by gifting. Could you guys find me? So this is the old emblem. Could you find me the version that's like this size of this emblem and send it to me on Discord? I'd like to put it over my OB, like on there. I'd like to put it on the stream. I think like Destiny Emblem Collector or something like that. There is a new emblem now. I mean, Jake, you want to get after it? You want to? Would you really like to pull up a Destiny emblem? Yeah, the new. I'll show the new emblem here in just a moment. They rolled it out. It actually has the same aesthetic that's on the side of the raid weapons. It's kind of this like So, Bruno, I just saw your message. It can. So all of the weapons can generate different amounts of ammo based on this ammo generation stat. So if you look at this, you'll see down here. So I believe if you use something that has a high ammo generation stat, you will generate more ammo from that. So thank you, Bat. Appreciate you. glad it let me jump shot that, because that would have sucked if that enemy was just like... Alright, let's see here.
Nice job, Guardian. I'll get on comms to Neek and let her know this sector is safe for salvage.
Tell her to hurry.
So I see this, but what I need, both Bat and Nova, you guys both got to me. What I need, though, I need just the little rectangular one. So the one that's in the top right. Can one of you guys, like, if it's a high resolution image, are one of you guys able to crop that for me? Jake, you're in the race, brother. You could get it to me. See you, Harley. Thank you, man. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Let's see here. So basically, I guess, guys, to be clear, what I'm asking for is this image. So just this, like, rectangular one. And then I'll put this text over top of it. I'll just edit the text. Jake, that was fast, brother. That was fast. That was real fast. Yeah, Jake sent it to me, guys. Appreciate it. Problem is, I don't know what the name of the emblem is. So I'm just gonna keep it as the pixel perfect on my OBS, and I'm just gonna have to remember that's what it is. Download. Actually, I do need to know the name. Golden Relief. See, that sounds like a golden shower type situation. Not sure how I feel about that. Is it gold? Just gold relief? Destiny Twitch drops. Honestly, I should do that too. Golden. Ian. Okay. Appreciate you guys. I guess I will, did I spell relief right? It's one of those words that, like, I know. Yeah, save that. Okay. It's like you know it, and then you look at it long enough, and you're like, There we go. Roll out a nerf to Warlock last week. I don't know. Batman in chat might know. Bat, did they I before E except after C. Thank you, Neo. Appreciate that. I didn't realize you were so astute, brother. Except when that's not true. Except when that's absolutely not true. Yeah, I don't know if there was a nerf. Batman in chat might be able to tell you, though. All right, let's see here. Do I have a heavy focus? I don't think so. So, Bat, when you Phoenix dive, do you get only 5 seconds of restoration times too? Oh, it's comp? I don't want to play comp. Oh, I got you. Sorry. When you tagged Brune in that, it like looked like he had asked it again, so got a little confusing. All right, let's do this here. See, the problem is with running that is I can just run this. Oh, that actually is a good call out, asterisk. Yeah, check the fragments and make sure that you have everything you thought. So, hey, see ya, Neo. Thanks for hanging out, man. Loadout is I can't use this. Let me see here. I guess I'll just do locked loadout then. See you, Tess. See ya. All right, let's go here. For anyone who is playing, can we get a roll call? What is everyone's power sitting at right now? My max power is sitting at looks like directly between 238 and 239. Very nice, Bat. Very nice. Killing it, brother. Jake is at 10. Let's go, man. Proud of you. Did you guys see that Hive just T-posing in there? Brune's at a 208. Aldo's at a 201. Rose at 213. Let's go, guys. Let's go. 308 for the asterisks. Let's go, man. 292. What's up, Steinsy? Asterix is gaming. Stays gaming, though. 280 for DIY Nerd. Let's go, guys. Everyone's on that grind, yo. I was talking about this earlier. We were just hanging out in Discord. I was like, I feel like I have less time to play the game right now than I have. But I've also not really had a lot of a reason to, because I was able to do the raid and stuff, so. I gotcha. Wonder why this one enemy stays here. I guess there's a couple of these. Steinsy, thank you, brother. Staying in that top slot, if I remember correctly. When my thing rotates, I'll see Steinsy at the top spot with 10 gifted. Did you say expert dodger? Jake's over here desperately. He's like as a mod fighting the Lord's toughest battles, trying to dodge all these ads. Can't get a damn gifted sub to actually hit him. Thank you, Steinsy. Appreciate you, man. Anyone who's been subscribed to the channel for multiple months in a row, you'll have to let me know. I heard that Twitch is rolling out a new they're rolling out a new thing. Hey, DIY nerd gave one to Jake. Let's go. Thank you, man. There you go, Jake. What I was getting at though is I heard that Twitch they're rolling out a thing where like if someone is subscribed to a channel for multiple months that they'll offer basically like a cheaper like 3-month subscription thing. So I think like Asterix, you've been subscribed for a couple months, man, and like some different people have as well. So I want to keep my eyes on that to see if that is still a thing that happens. I love when we get the little hype trains going. I don't get them very often. I need to figure out a way to put it on screen. So Aldo, you said gifted subs are discounted right now? Because I did not get notice of that. Yeah, I got notice last time. Or is that just for? Is that something else that I'm missing? Also, I've mentioned this a couple times, Jake. Maybe this is something you could help me with, because I asked the other mods, and I did not get a. They didn't have anyone. I have some ideas for some custom emotes that I would like to have created for the channel, and so we are open and actively searching for an emote artist, someone who has the ability, the chops to make digital emotes and then to adjust over time. So if anyone has a suggestion, hit up Jake. Let Jake know. If Jake's not online, you can let Neo or Batman know. Get that ball rolling. Because I love our little yellow hype. I love our little yellow hype guy, but I think that's a generic one. That's not. All the Discord bot yeah. Okay. Might just throw this tech sec on there. Oh, I got you, Aldo. Yeah, they had back when it was as soon as I got affiliated with Twitch, I got they were discounted by 35% at the time. Honestly, so it's like I don't know. I think it's supposed to be like an indication. Oh, it's the 200 plus 40. So there's like, it's the fact that it's on top of it. So you have the seasonal power, which is indicated by the blue. And then after this season, you can still hold on to this piece of armor, but it's going to go back down to the 200 mark is essentially what I think they're trying to indicate to us. Let's see here. It is kind of a weird way to write it, but I don't know of a better way, to be honest. So. for the hype train that we completed, we unlocked a new limited time emote, the Frog Ponder. Yeah, it's to get up that high is insane right now, so. Okay. What do I need here? I need some legs. Do I have any legs on the pass? I don't think I do. Oh, I do. So that would give me to 39, but I'm already at 39. I should probably just play. Yeah, I'll hold on to him. I wish I could get a guaranteed power weapon. I saw that as well. I did see that someone one-shot Atheon, which was absolutely insane. Yeah, the crazy like high-end stuff that people are doing with hunters right now is insane. Where those boots drop at 229. Blech. So someone on our day one raid team actually, they heard about that and like if there would have been some sort of boss or something that would have kind of played into that a little more, we were for sure going to try it out, but unfortunately there was not. Is anyone else like semi-allergic to aiming down sights with an SMG? Dude, Aldo, I did. We were talking about that in chat earlier. The that list was insane, man. But what's crazy is it makes sense. Not makes sense that they would cheat, but makes sense that they did, because like even with as insane as it was, I still thought it was too many. Yeah, Jake, I'm sure on console that would, the guns would freaking bounce everywhere. Pervading darkness almost burnt me out, man. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, sorry, had to take care of something. All good. All right, can I be done with this? I don't want another ad wave, dude. I wish they just spit them all out at the same time. Not they're right cheesed off. Holy microcosm cook, bro. Give me a heavy weapon. Nope, they did not. 240, 243. Okay, it's nice.
What dents my helm is that this tree did not give a time frame. When is this extinction? How?
Entities beyond time seem pretty unreliable for specifics.
Okay.
Maybe the point is us figuring it out.
I just need legs. Because I think that's going to actually kind of hinder me. Yeah, they're 240 now. All right, so now behind are all my weapons. My weapons are the furthest behind now. I guess my kinetic. So if I can get I think I can get a kinetic weapon. I think it's from yeah, right here. I'll run this here in just a moment.
You're up, Guardian. Let's clear this sector as quickly as possible.
With any luck, we'll be
long gone before major reinforcements arrive.
Is there no way for me to adjust that? I think I'm kind of hitting that point in the band where it's like really difficult for me to get A rank or a higher rank. Good old liminality mission here.
Taken wizard up ahead. It's not attacking us, but I think it's the source of that sludge blocking our way. We can't even scratch that wizard's shields. We need something stronger. Something like that Ahamkara skull, resonating with taken energy. Think it works like real Ahamkara particles? Down and the way is clear.
Good work. Even though the Ahamkara proved to be helpful, we should look for opportunities to use them.
I always forget how emo Zavala was in this part of the mission. Oh, yeah, Asterix, you're correct. Are you talking about, which one are you talking about? Edge of Fate? Or are you talking about, oh, okay, I'm just going to get destroyed. Or are you talking the Final Shape? The only reason I ask because I'm playing the Final Shape thing. Yeah, some people may not have opted to play at all. Dude, where am I getting fried from? Guess my health's real low, but... Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, it is insane. Asterix, what character do you main? Hunter? If you got to choose one.
We've got a tormentor here. It's not going to let us just walk past it.
I gotcha. Yeah, I'm a big Titan main for sure. Can I not flood this jump? That'd be awesome.
It's on the run, but we wounded it. It won't
I like playing. I think I for sure have the most fun on Hunter outside of my Titan. It's just such a fun play style. But I'm not, there's a lot for me to grow in regards to that. DIY nerd, I started playing during the final shape, played as a Hunter, played the Edge of Fate story as a Hunter. Just switch to Titan. Let's go, brother. Let's go. Sounds like you kind of got the best of both worlds.
This town looks like it could have been abandoned yesterday. Taken signatures. They're everywhere.
So Aldo, I will be honest with you, man. I haven't even put them on. I don't do a whole lot of like exotic armor reviews. Maybe I should. A lot of my stuff is just weapon focused, and so. But to be honest with you, like I said, I was getting ready for day one, like raid stuff, and then just wasn't. It just wasn't like a huge focus for me, and then I don't like. I think that there's some bugginess with the throwing hammers. So I didn't want to get used to a new way of throwing hammers before they change it. Because they've not confirmed they're going to change anything. I think they're going to change it. I think they're basically just going to revert it back to how it was before. As long as it doesn't mess too much with those exotics there. Like, so if you're not aware, when you use it, if you bounce it, comes off of it, and then, like, you basically the cooldown, they move the cooldown from the throwing to the pick up. So yeah, I need to try it. I need to try it out. Rose, you're also on the Titan train. Let's go. Well, that's my other thing too. I've not played in a ton into the melee stat, so I need to. I'm certainly going to explore more builds and stuff as I get the higher tier gear and stuff. I don't know, man. I'm just enjoying it at my own pace. Like today, had some time. My wife's been like really locked in on reading recently. She literally read like a entire book today, and so it's just one of those things where I got time to a little bit of time to play, a little bit of time to game. So that's kind of what I'm doing this evening. Get up when I can and stuff like that. I'm looking forward to the Arms Week stuff. I've actually not looked too much into it. I need to get a little more info on it. Anyone in chat have more info on the Arms Week stuff that you can share? Rose said, "Yep, Titan main since D1, did Warlock for a year. Back when my friends were more actively raiding, we need a well back to my roots." Very nice, very nice. So, Rose, are you raiding very much nowadays? Because I know, like, obviously you had put in for us to raid, do the teaching raid. I just didn't know. I'm really not too much, Steinsy. I didn't play, believe it or not, I didn't play too much. I didn't play a whole lot of D1. Like, I played probably about 250 hours. But that was kind of just like with my cousin and his buddies, and they were basically carrying me through whatever content we were doing. New hand cannon looks promising. What kind of hand cannon is it? Are we talking PvE or PvP? I'm cool with it being PvP focusing. I just didn't know. Oh, it's the shotgun hand cannon? Because I did see that. Y'all read chat here in a second. Let me navigate this shit. Oh. Brother, gotta lock in. Gotta lock in, brother. Brother, let me lock in. Can I pick the eye up? Thank you. Damn, bro. I gotcha. So it's interesting. Okay. So is the vibe that we're excited? Are we excited for Arms Week? Bro, come on. That's stupid. Aldo says yes. Okay, chat. We're excited for Arms Week. But not as excited as we could be. That is the vibe. Everyone get on board. We're excited, but not quite as excited. Yeah, dude, I need a new gear eager edge sword. Give me that tangle. What are the... have they data mined what the roles can be? Or is it unknown? Wave frame with eager edge. That's pretty good. I wonder how that'll work with the heavy slice attack. Get me out. Please. Teammates, bro. Teammates, shoot the dude. Shot him in the toes. Or hit him in the toes. All right, we hit our gold score.
Excellent work. Perhaps next time the Taken and Lucent Hive will think twice about trying to seize territory here.
Okay, I did get a power weapon finally. 241. Little enhancement. All right, we're going dark on the gaming. Going lights off gaming. We're locking in, brother. Locking in. I'm turning off the beaming spotlight that is coming down on me. Locking in. Glasses going on, folks. Eyes get a little sleepy. Yeah, I saw the... Let me see real quick. Locked, like double locked. Like the handle was locked, Jake, but not like the deadbolt. The deadbolt's locked now. We're locked in. I want to pull this up here. So these are the weapons, I believe. Are they all Hake weapons? Because I know this sword is. I can't tell. That kind of has like Viced vibes on there. Eager Edge of Sharp Harvest. Yeah, I did see that. Or I saw the Sharp Harvest perk earlier. I didn't see that that one had that. Okay, let's see here. Let me get my super up a little bit. Okay, so I need a kinetic weapon. See, I kind of thought that's what I was getting last time, but I guess I didn't. Y'all do not forget, if you want to gift one sub to the channel, you get this emblem right here, the golden relief emblem. And you will have an emblem in-game that shares the same aesthetic as the weapons from the new raid. Can I get my menu to go away? It's got that kind of like rounding, linear vibe going.
Aramis wished to destroy gods, but Krinis simply chose another.
Oh,
She
bonk.
craves not power, but meaning, and she seeks it in darkness.
So, for anyone keeping track, I'm at 240. DIY, this is just the Frenzy Blade prismatic build. So Frenzy Blade gives you up to three addition or three total melees. So then you can use it with consecration and it goes insane. So it's literally just consecration, thunder crash. I use thruster, frenzy blade, shackle grenade. You can use whatever grenade you want, but I like having something. The suspension's nice, but glacier's really nice for getting that transcendent energy. And you can put about whatever you want on here. I would say courage. So the thunder crash does more when you use your. I like having the shackle grenade because you can throw it and debuff the boss, and then use your thunder crash on it immediately. And then faster protection. Gives you like a little bit of extra energy, like melee energy, and your it will give you access to more damage damage resistance when you got a bunch of enemies around you. So yeah, we are at 240, almost 241. No problem, man. Ah, I got sniped. A camera movement made me think I died. It was weird. I'm very thankful that the rockets from the... I could see Bungie doing something crappy and like having the rockets from the pulse rifle not crit. That'd be really dumb. Like on a brig and stuff like that, it's nice to have. Or like a walker tank when you break them open. Okay, that did nothing. Love that for us. Oh. Yeah, for real. I was like, I guess they don't want me to be a part of the fight. Do you guys remember doing this mission back during Beyond Light before we knew how like the stasis slow stuff really worked? And it would the amount of times we tried jumping across like this little platform, like from here to like the entryway, and getting slowed by the boss. Okay, guys. There we go. Sorry, that wasn't toxic. If you didn't know, there's a little thing in the game where if you res someone and you teabag them while you res them, they get an overshield. So, just want to make sure you guys knew that. Legs. Ooh, that's a juicer. Oh, +4. Or, I'm sorry, +5. The teabagging thing works specifically well inside of GM Nightfalls, so it's unfortunate they got rid of the GM Nightfalls. It won't work nearly as well anywhere else. Sad day. That was a big boost right there. I had a couple pieces that went up significantly. I have 44 on my legs, 44, 43, 41. Let's see here. Looks like I basically just need armor. I could go do a helmet real quick.
This is time-sensitive operation, Guardian. Clear each sector before it runs out. It's difficult, but at least here, time only flows one way.
Oh, that was instinctive. I thought it was a eager edge sword. Still takes you forward a little bit, but unfortunately it is not. I appreciate the hustle of that enemy trying to get away from me. Not today. Not today, little bro. Not today. Guess I could just camp in this little area until this opens up next time I come in here. So Aldo, I do not. I'm actually just using this. I'm raw dogging the graviton right now. I've not been very driven to play a lot of the Kepler stuff. And so I think one thing, like when we talk about the Edge of Fate, I think that in hindsight, we're going to feel, I think that a lot of the changes they've made are going to be for the better. And I think what we're forgetting is the fact that they're doing like unique things for each of the expansions. And the next expansion isn't necessarily going to feel like the Edge of Fate when it comes to like story and gameplay. Like they're trying different things for it. I don't love Kepler. It's actually one of my least favorite locations. I don't like the moon either. I don't like going into like the depths of the moon and trying to navigate that and stuff. But I liked the story of Kepler. I just didn't, and I understand that like some of that played into the whole Neomuna, or I'm sorry, not Neomuna, but the Metroid like exploration side of things on Kepler, but like some of the story played into that. But I just, yeah, I didn't care too much for the. You gonna come out or, yeah, there you go.
Recon has spotted their commander. Take them out to finish the job.
Damn. Got cooked. I didn't even like have a full understanding of what killed me right there. It just kind of did. I know I was in his face, obviously, but. I did kind of assume that I died to some sort of darkness damage, but to be fair to you though, Jake, I did literally just say I don't know what I died to, so. Yeah, the maps, they need a better tracking system when it comes to where we're headed on the planet.
After everything we learned on Kepler, I think Ikora will be busy for a long time dealing with the Nine. But old enemies will not wait for vague prophecies. We will do what we always
So yeah, if they got this like waypoint system a little more ironed out, I feel like we'd be in a better place, but alas, we are not. I was gonna see if there was any kind of like if I have like a new gear. See, I didn't keep a machine gun or anything. Do have this I can pull over. Give it a shot. Let's try it.
After your victory over the Witness, civilians have been volunteering in droves. Unfortunately, they're not battle-hardened enough to hold this sector yet, but they're looking to you for inspiration. Show them what a lone guardian can do.
You know, he just said that civilians have been like volunteering, and that's actually pretty cool. Like civilians volunteering to protect the planet or like the solar system and stuff, and end up in different places. And I've mentioned before in my coverage of Destiny Rising that that is something that they do really, really well. I don't know if Asterix is still in here, but I think that the story concept of like all of the like human interaction and the defense that is put up and all the different factions on in Destiny Rising is a really, really cool concept. Yeah, Moon's haunted, I heard. Moon's haunted. Oh. Damn, let me out of this thing, dude. What is bro doing? Neptune or Nessus. Are you saying that's where you would want to go, Jake? Or is that saying where you think they would, like, if they chose where to assign you, they would assign you there? Oh, I got you. Is that just the vibe of the location for you? Is that why you're saying you'd want to go there, or is it the types of enemies that are there? Yeah, that's fair. Can you imagine if I don't know why I thought about this, but if they did like a Destiny show, like a 1-season type deal, but it was just set inside the Dreadnought, and it was essentially like the pursuit of killing Oryx, that would be so cool. If they could do it right, obviously, but they could have so many cool like set pieces inside the Dreadnought. It'd be creepy as hell. Like, I think Heather watched, I didn't watch it, but the Castlevania show or something of that sort. Like, it could even be animated. I'd be cool with like a, as well as Netflix did like the whatever the cyberpunk, what is it, Edge Runners? I just don't know how we would ever get anything with like all of the abilities of the Titan or of the Guardians on anything but like an animated show. Trying to conserve ammo, Bungie. Yeah, like if it was a live action show, dude, there'd be so much CGI and there's so many opportunities for it to be bad. Like I don't know how you do a serious situation where you like put so I mean I guess if you're in full armor you don't have to like do someone's face or something like that. I was just trying to think of someone who was activating a thunder crash. Trying to do that shit with a straight face, bro. Oh, did I? Damn, I was hoping it would let me push past it. So it looked like I killed the boss. What is it that you're doing at 4 a.m. other than hanging out here? Try to back up enough to get full court procced on this. I was like, damn, I have to be far enough. Damn, I just cannot get.
By our next sweep, it'll be occupied by someone else. We have enough guardians to clear these zones, but not enough to hold them.
That's where the forces of the city come in. Eventually, they'll be able to push out and hold these areas.
Just like Devil's doing in Parkland.
Yeah. Damn it. Yeah, Europa's a no-go. How about the Black Garden? There's some creepy stuff going on there, but I would certainly like to patrol the Black Garden.
We're inserting you in hostile territory without backup. Stick to your objectives.
Don't worry, Z. As long as no time-bending deities show up, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, we can't say you want to be patrolling on Earth. That's just full on cheating. Asterix wants to go on Uranus patrol. Okay, I just had a weird question. It's probably a sign that I'm getting tired. So when you guys play a video game, so I'll say Destiny, but Jake, I want to know your answer as well, and I know you're not playing Destiny a lot or at all. When you play Destiny, so it's a first-person game. Obviously, you can go in third person with the, with the sword and stuff like that. Do you guys visualize yourself as the character, or do you just simply, just play the character? Like, is the Guardian someone else that you're controlling, like a Master Chief type situation? Or is it because it's a create your own character? Are you visualizing yourself playing that character? Master Chief situation? Yeah. I think for my Titan's for sure the closest where I'm like in my head, like I was not in a weird way, but just like, oh, I visualize myself in the role. But part of me too is like, well, my other two characters are, female warlock and female hunter. So when I jump from a far distance and I shatter my bones and my ankles, and I hear woman's voice scream in agony, it's like, well, that makes sense. So it's kind of an intriguing thing. Like, I wonder if that's something that they have to think about, not necessarily Bungie, but just like if that's something that game designers think about when they're formulating a game. Like, I would almost certainly think that Bethesda in games like that, like that are very, very choose your own adventure, I would have to imagine that they do to some capacity, because there's a different emotion that can be struck up by certain situations where where someone gets something happens to someone else that you're controlling, as in like a Last of Us type situation. Like, I'm thinking The Last of Us, if you were in a situation where you visualized yourself in the roles of what was happening to all those players, that would be super gnarly. But the fact that you can kind of like separate yourself and have these dark play sessions and then leave it and be like, all right, that's fine. That kind of thing. It's where my mind goes. I like that they just put these little coolers in the activities. So, gee, like while I'm playing, I never imagine myself. But if for some ungodly reason the scientists leave me with my own thoughts and I imagine something playing out in the game, I imagine myself. I gotcha. Yeah, we pay the scientists well enough to not leave you by yourself, brother. That deposit in their bank account every month ensures that, so. Yeah, it really is. Just gotta take every precaution. The incident, TM. Ooh. Okay, I did get a helmet that time.
Like weeds in garden. We return soon to keep clean.
Hopefully, one day we'll repopulate the area with civilians. Planting seeds for a future garden, so to speak.
That's such a nice idea. You guys are cute.
245. All right, that's good. For me, it depends on the game. Like Skyrim, I can certainly make up characters that are different to me. But Destiny, yeah, I tend to incorporate myself somewhat and occasionally fill in dialogue where we don't speak. That is fair. That is fair. I think that like the Destiny universe is so ripe for like other avenues, and I know that there are some other avenues to the gaming, or like to like flesh out the Destiny story. Like they've done some side stories, if I remember correctly. It feels like that's a thing that I didn't just make up, as in like comic books and stuff like that before. Not a ton. I know they've not done a ton of them, but it feels like we could really benefit from having an understanding, like a better understanding of what our Guardians' motivations are, right? So like if you think about it, our characters were brought back to life, told that, oh, you have these abilities, so you have a specific I don't know, you have like this impetus behind your existence now, that you have to defend everything, and you kind of just like keep your head down and, you know, grin and bear whatever life throws at you. The world doesn't. It would be nice to have like an understanding of the motivations behind it. Like, for all the faults, and now I might be crucified for this, I did not hate the Halo TV show. I don't want to see. That's why I kind of suggest and say that I wish we could get the Destiny show to be animated or something of that sort, just because I feel like that's this actual like Master Chief stuff where he was in his armor and fighting and stuff was super cool. It's just when they took the helmet off, like in the literal first episode, it's like, well, this blows ass. So, but anyways, one thing they did really well was in the second season, they gave him a lot of, they helped us get a good understanding of what it meant for Master Chief to try to be like defending everyone. So, and like what he was defending and who he was defending, and I feel like that could be a nice. It could be nice to see the motivations behind our Guardians and what they're doing. Yo, I think this is gonna be my last lot sector for the night. Jake's over there calling me a lightweight. It's after 4 a.m. for him. It's 11 here, but dude, sleepy boy. It's what moving your parents. So, what's our Guardian's motivation? Other than, like, oh, you were brought back to defend the last city. Y'all are dedicated. But so you're kind of memeing, but like you're spot on too. Like that could absolutely be like certain. I mean, because we already know like not every Guardian is like straight laced down the middle, like that kind of thing. And so I would love to like have an understanding of like a greedy Guardian who's, you know, goes through and, you know, encounters, you know, what happens when they're overzealous and chasing down things, you know, stuff like that. Chasing down loot and takes them to dark places and things of that sort. Okay.
Finally got their commander to hit the field. Be ready.
For me, it feels a little worse, but like I don't mind it. I would love to see them come out with like some sort of tweak if they could make some of the fire team stuff, because I would like to play with other people for this. If I could, you know, because I could do like the Pinnacle Ops stuff and get in a team and do that. But the Encore stuff, that was like the best way to grind for it, and we just don't have access to that anymore because they got rid of Encore.
Out there, Guardian. It's been nice to be in the field again. Sometimes I forget that I'm a hunter and not just Clovis Gray's granddaughter.
Your grandfather's rather hard to overlook, isn't he? What with that
Ooh, a
injury,
47.
but always remember, he's not the only family you have.
Two. Ooh, okay. So 47, 47. All right, y'all. We climbed dramatically today. Dramatically today. I think I was at like a 218 or something like that. 218 probably. And we are currently at a 244. Just trying to see how many points we were away.
These sectors have been changing hands thick and fast.
Yes, it does, Jake. Yes, it does.
Hold them for long.
So, well, guys, yeah, I just unfortunately it doesn't load you into anything. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Tonight was a little impromptu action. So we are vibing. Jake, thank you. I'll probably reach out to you tomorrow, man. We can talk a little bit. So we are going to vibe, or we're gonna go to bed, and then be vibing tomorrow. Gonna do a little more raiding. Gonna be doing a little bit of feat raiding. So if you don't know what feats are, FEAT, they are modifiers you can add to the latest dungeon, or I'm sorry, the latest raid rather. So you can customize. You can come in here. So let's look at some of these feats real quick. So you can have a revive token limit. You can set encounter challenges on, which will allow you or give you the mechanical challenge. Battalions, additional powerful combatants appear. Phase limit, so you have to basically 2-phase different things. And then the cutthroat combat, all combatants are tougher and more aggressive. This is kind of simulating contest mode. And so I think you basically have to put one on there, and then what it can do is it can bring your level up. Jake, there are teams that have I don't know if there are teams that have done all of them at once, but there are teams that have certainly attempted it. So I think that there have certainly been teams that have completed it, but I'm not sure. There's a lot of people just they're at GCX right now. So we will probably tomorrow, I would imagine, we'll probably do the token limit. I have no idea what the encounter challenges are for this. We'll probably just do token limit tomorrow and go. So, oh, was it asterisk? Yeah, I didn't keep up with that, but yeah, that's pretty damn impressive, man. I saw that there were teams that were really working on the they were working on it. I saw, what was it? Is that the same team that Special Heroes on? I saw that their team was doing they were doing the crazy Flesh It Storm. Let me see if I can find this real quick, and I'll leave you guys with this. Yeah, this was sick. See you, Jake. Thanks for hanging out, brother. All right, so this right here. Oh, that quality. Sorry, guys. That quality is god awful. So basically just leaning in with the new, like the Flesh It Storm. I actually need to look into what they're actually accomplishing, or like how they're accomplishing it. Yeah, Twitter video compression, brother.
20 there, I swear. Holy fuck.
Yep, same.
Guys, we're frying him. We're fucking frying him. Fine, we're fine.
Just send it.
We got time. Super ring.
I mean, what is this?
Yeah, we're fucking
And
Nice.
That's so crazy. I want to watch this again from the beginning here.
Oh, tractor.
Second song.
Yeah,
I got like 20 there.
I need to.
yep, same.
I don't even remember what all wishful ignorance does. I have it. I just. It's crazy, man.
Fine, we're fine.
Send
We're
it.
fine.
And then this was their final boss clear. It looks like.
Not yet.
Now.
Damage roll.
Forward to the beam.
Come on, boys.
Come on, boys.
Yeah, we got it.
That's
We
so
got
for
it.
it. It's so fucking
Let's
for
go,
it.
baby.
Wait, look for Max. Wait, look for Max. Wait, look for Max. Look for Max.
Oh
Max.
my god, good shit.
That's funny. Them screaming to look for mechs since they were doing that, like all the teams were doing that on day one. So GG's, y'all. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. It's been fun, been a good time. So we'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna do our first feat run and just try to get some experience. And then starting next Wednesday, we will start our round. So again, if you guys are interested in getting in, make sure you're in the Discord. Do !Discord. ETA on the run tomorrow night. I believe we're doing like a 9 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, if you are looking for the Discord, thank you, Batman. Thank you for doing that. We will be in. We have teaching runs that are going up. We are going to be doing 3 teaching runs a week. One led by myself. One led by Hala. She is just as experienced as I am. Possibly even more. We're a little different, but like we're very aligned on what we're doing. So I trust her to lead any team through. So just as an extension of ourselves. And then her and I will actually be running on Mondays at 11 a.m. So if that's a better time slot for you guys, if this is super late, maybe that works out better for you to do like a midday type thing. So guys, I appreciate you. Until next time, be blessed. Take it easy, y'all. See you.